This is Richard Kuhns, author of How to Get Your Life Back from Morgellons, Chronic Lyme, and Other Skin Parasites. And we're going into the stress management portion of the program. Stress is upon us, particularly more so when we're dealing with skin parasites, because nobody really knows how to deal with them, what to do about them, and where to go, and how to get fixed, and what kind of medicine to take. And it's confusing as hell. And we go to our doctor, and we go to the ER, and we get kicked out, and we get made fun of. We get diagnosed as being delusional, and it's confusing and disappointing and frustrating and depressing. I don't think there can be one person suffering with these organisms who is not depressed. And therefore, every Friday, generally, I send out an email that has this recording on it, on YouTube, for you to review it, along with the two that we previously made. And along with that is also a list of some other resources. Overcome Depression, we have a YouTube on that. So if you're wallowing in depression, you don't have to stay there. If you have difficulty sleeping, it doesn't have to continue being that way. If you have, if you're down and need an upper, we have a program. I have a program called the Inner World of Tranquility. We have also affirmations. Take the gloom and doom and convert those energies into energies of health and life and insight and inspiration. And that's what we're here for. And to attest to what we do, Mary has a testimonial that she'd like to read. Go ahead, Mary.
I'm taking all three, Nitin-Pyram, Lucineron, and Sanben, at the same time. Thank you, Richard. I consider you a very good friend that God put in my path. I think it's a good thing that you are offering so much for free and asking just to buy from the store. Plus, if we spend all our money on things I know will not work from Amazon, we will not get our life back. I think of what I spent at Amazon before I found you. Wasted money. The store is filled with life-changing help to target all the health issues that this strange disease has that doctors are so afraid of. God, so many years ago, picked you to help us today. The store needs to flourish. I hope you are selling a lot. Jan.
Well, I thank Jan for acknowledging my participation in her health and well-being, and wish her well. I wish every one of you well and prosper and be healthy. That's what I'm here for, to support you in getting your life back. Nobody should ever have to suffer from these organisms the way I have and many of you have. Unfortunately, I only had, out of 20, 30 years, I guess, my suffering is limited to about 4 or 5. And some people have suffered for 20 years incessantly. I just can't imagine it. So I'm very fortunate to have found the things and discoveries that I've made, to be here to share them and hope that, and only wish and hope that all of you benefit as well from what I've learned from my own experience and many of you in sharing. So stress management, there are things that we can do throughout the day that simply make a lot of sense to help bring things down, because things can escalate pretty fast and go out of hand. And when things escalate fast and go out of hand, our creativity likewise goes out of hand. Like, for instance, I shared during one of the earlier recordings today, in the first one, when we were talking about disinfecting, I had trouble getting them out of my footrest on my couch. For 3 months, I couldn't get the organisms out of my footrest. And then one day, a light bulb kind of went off in my head as I looked at the footrest from a different point of view. And that was, instead of looking at it having a top or a bottom, I looked at it having 2 ends. And I realized that these organisms could be in the tuft of the fabric. Hey, boom. Those kind of light bulbs that go off, the ahas, make a difference. So sometimes you can be at an impasse and just be stuck there and be stuck there like I was for 3 months. And then if you don't give up, if you keep at it and stick with it and persevere, there's that light bulb that goes off and you realize what's been missing all this time. Now, part of these programs is perhaps to help joggle the brain a little bit and bring new ideas to you and have you look at things from a different point of view so that you can get those ahas and make the program work. Because I know one thing, the program works. It's like a miracle, but it's not necessarily easy to put the pieces of the puzzle together. And Robin and I and Mary are usually here Robin's off today, but I'm here every Sunday to inspire you in that happening. So today, we did deep breathing last week, and I like deep breathing. So deep breathing is something that we often neglect because when we get stressed out, if you notice, when you're stressed out and you're worrying and you're anxious and you're depressed and you're just trying to figure out what the heck didn't I do? I thought I did everything and I'm still itching. What is wrong? If you were to slice that minute, slice that time right there and check your breathing, it won't be relaxed. It'll be short, it'll be shallow, and your body is circulating hormones that are not helping you. In fact, you may have an increased level of cortisol, causing blood sugar dump, increase the level of blood sugar, feeding the parasites, making your situation worse. So stress is like this wheel going like this, but there's no traction. You're just standing there, and it's going like this, and you're going nowhere. And you're trying, but you're going nowhere. And when you start doing the deep breathing, you get traction, and you move. You move. So when you catch yourself in that despair, the worry, the depression, just stop. You got to catch yourself. Nobody can do it. You have to catch yourself and do deep breathing. Now, deep breathing is a little different than regular breathing. Tense breathing is what we call clavicle breath, where when we inhale and do a deep breath, our shoulders come up. Well, that's just tension in the shoulders and you're expanding your chest, but it's an unhealthy breath. So when you're deep breathing, you're breathing from the abdomen. So as you inhale, you bring the air down all the way into your abdomen as it expands out. And fill up your abdomen first and your chest last, and your shoulders go nowhere. They stay there, relaxed. So we're going to do just a few deep breaths this way. So sit comfortably, feet on the floor, relaxed. If you're on a recliner, you can just recline back, that's fine. Relax. And breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in slowly. Breathe in. So maybe a count to 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In through the nose and to the tummy. All the way in and exhale slowly all the way out. Good. And if you have something to drink, hydrate, drink it. Sister's tea, got lemon water. The stevia. And if you do that, you'll notice several things happening. You'll be a little calmer. You know, you're going to get to where you're going to go when you get there, not a minute before, and you're going to get done what you get done, not a thing more. I mean, that's just the way it is. And the more stressed you are, the longer it's going to take to get there, and the longer it's going to take to get done what you need to get done. It's as simple as that. So take Post-its, little ones, 2 by 2. Write deep breath on them. Deep breath. Post it on your refrigerator. Post it on your landline phone. Post it on the back of your cell phone. Put it under your automobile rear view mirror. Put it at your desk at work. Put it everywhere that you find yourself, well, for more than a few minutes every day. And every time you see that little Post-it, take a couple of deep breaths. And exhale. And you know what you might try to do? Try to do another one. See how long you can do them. Come to a red light. What else you got to do at a red light? You can check your phone, get a ticket. Or you can do your deep breathing. And also check your phone.
Music is, what do they say? Music soothes the soul. Okay, and we're fortunate that Robin is a professional musician and shares her wonderful music with us on Sundays from time to time. Okay, Robin, take it away.
I'm going to do a little Appalachian tune. It's a short one, but come to the mountain, we can sing together. Time flying by as light as a feather, and our spirits shall be as one, that shine as bright as the sun. And when the moon is high upon the mountain, birds flying by, oh my, can't you count them? And our spirits shall be as one, that shine as bright as the sun. Come to the mountain, we can sing together. Time flying by as light as a feather, and our spirits shall be as one, that shine as bright as the sun.
Okay, so we're here every Sunday for you, and keep coming back. We're here to support you in getting your lives back.